Have you seen the details of Gisele and Tom Brady's prenup? Because the whole thing just got leaked online. It's just come out that the former couple had an ironclad prenup which allowed their divorce to be settled pretty swiftly. While they are separately incredibly wealthy, the prenup allowed the easy division of their assets. A source told Page 6 that there was an ironclad prenup set down before they married in 2009. They both have their own separate business entities, so the separation of their wealth wasn't that complicated in the end. The only other major factor was dividing up their massive property portfolio. It is believed that Tom will keep the $17 million mansion that's currently under construction on the billionaire's bunker Indian Creek Island in Miami. Meanwhile, ahead of their divorce, Gisele quietly purchased her own home in Miami Beach for $1.25 million, which will apparently be used as an office. But she's also bought a much bigger home in the area as well. She will apparently be keeping the family's property on the Nicoya Peninsula in Costa Rica, where she regularly vacations with the kids. Their massive property portfolio also includes a home in the Bahamas, another one at the exclusive Yellowstone Club in Montana, and a New York City apartment where Gisele has been staying during their separation. While the divorce documents are confidential, sources say that they will share joint custody of their 12-year-old son Benjamin and 9-year-old daughter Vivian. Tom also has his 15-year-old son Jack, who he shares with his ex-girlfriend, actress Bridget Monahan. But once their properties are divided, that's really all there is to it. It's a relatively uncomplicated divorce because Tom and Gisele are both incredibly wealthy on their own and incredibly successful in their respective fields. The football star has an estimated net worth of up to $333 million, while his ex-wife is the world's highest paid supermodel with a $400 million fortune. On Monday, Tom went on his weekly podcast and opened up about the divorce, saying, "I think there is a lot of professionals in life that go through things that they deal with at work and they deal with at home. Obviously the good news is that it's a very amicable situation, and I'm really focused on two things: taking care of my family and certainly my children, and secondly doing the best job I can to win football games. That's what professionals do." Tom went on to say, "You focus at work when it's time to work, and when you come home you focus on the priorities that are at home. All you can do is the best that you can do. That's what I'll continue to do as long as I'm working and as long as I'm being a dad." Back in August, People magazine reported that Tom was really trying to fix his marriage before the filing, but an insider close to the former couple claimed that it was too little too late, adding that she gave him a lot of opportunities to fix things and he didn't. They went on to say that Gisele filed for divorce because she felt her partner wasn't as attentive as he should have been. That's what Gisele wanted, to be heard, and he wasn't hearing her. There's no doubt that splitting up is tough, and when you have children together, that complicates things even further. But we know that Tom's football career has been one of the most contentious issues in their relationship, which likely played a big part in the breakdown of their marriage. Aside from trying to get him to spend more time with his family, Gisele has been seriously worried about Tom's health for a long time. She's publicly talked about her fear that he would develop something called CTE, which is a degenerative brain disease caused by repetitive brain trauma. This can be from repeated blows to the head and has been found in the brains of more than 320 former NFL players. In an interview with Elle published in August, the model said that she had concerns about her husband at the time returning to the field after initially retiring last winter. She said, "This is a very violent sport, and I have my children and I would like him to be more present. I have definitely had those conversations with him over and over again, but ultimately I feel that everybody has to make a decision that works for them. He needs to follow his joy too." Not only that, but in a recent episode on his podcast, Tom talked about some of the personal costs of playing in the NFL for 2 decades. He admitted, "I haven't had a Christmas in 23 years and I haven't had a Thanksgiving in 23 years. I haven't celebrated birthdays with people that I care about that are born from August to late January, and I'm not able to be at funerals, and I'm not able to be at weddings. I think there comes a point in your life where you say, you know what, I've had my fill and it's enough and time to go on, to move into other parts of life." So although it's certainly upsetting to see this iconic marriage come to an end, it's likely that the split will give them both more time to focus on the things that they have been neglecting. For Tom, that means more time with his kids, and for Gisele, that could mean more time to focus on herself. Well, that's all the story we have for today. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next video.